What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomber's in the building, and the news rollout for UFC 5 has officially begun. We haven't even officially seen this game yet, but it's already sounding like the best one we've ever got. But today, we're here to talk about what I think is the most important part of these games, and that's the career mode. Now, some of y'all might think online play is the most important part, but this is a big story because these two things are actually being combined together. Now, this can go really good, or this can go really bad. So we gotta talk about it. But first, from what I understand, we will be getting the official gameplay reveal on September 9th. That's not too long from right now, so give me your hype level in the comment section. And this game is set to be released on October 27th, which means they're gonna have to cram a lot of stuff in here. So make sure you smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates on EA UFC 5. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
So we're pulling this update directly from Insider Gaming, and the first thing I want to note here is this game is only coming on Xbox Series X, PS5, and Xbox Series S. EA canceled Christmas on the PC gamers again. Hate to see it. But Insider Gaming is confirming that EA Sports UFC 5 will have an online career mode. Let's read a little bit more about that before we break it down. Insider Gaming has learned more about what EA UFC 5 will have to offer players, and that includes an online career mode. According to multiple sources, the mode features only created fighters. The mode will see players fight in one of 4 divisions and rise up the rankings to attempt to win a championship. Now, I think that sounds really cool, but it could cause problems as well. Any game I've ever played online, nobody wants created characters to be included in ranked matches, and that's because sometimes when you create those characters, you can make them very cheap. So it really depends on the level of customization we'll have when it comes to these created fighters. If we can give them like certain quick punches that you can't avoid, or just different dumb things like that a lot of these games usually include, created fighters could be a problem. But if they balance everything out the correct way and they do the matchmaking where you're only playing with people the same level as you, then that could work, and it could be very fun for a career mode. But of course, this comes back to balancing, because you're not going to want to fight somebody on the same level as you every time. I think it would be okay to fight somebody a level up, that way, you know, you get better every time you go forward with these matches, and it makes sense if you're actually going for titles. And these titles will mean a lot more than they mean in just the basic career mode, because you're fighting real people to actually get those championships. So I think an online career mode could be very interesting. It really just depends on if they're putting you in there fight after fight, or if they're giving you things to do in between the fights, like working out to build up your stats and attributes and actually fight those tougher fighters. I think this could actually be a really good thing if they do it the right way. But if this was the only way you could actually play the career mode, I think it would be a problem. Because personally, sometimes I like to disconnect. I don't want to deal with real people. I just want to sit back and play my game. So I like to have that career mode offline as well, and be able to do the same things, if not more, offline that you can do online. But it has been confirmed, I actually don't know if we'll get to this later in this article, but it has been confirmed that this will not be the only career mode in the game. And if you like that single player career mode like me, you still got that in this game. Now, I'm hoping it has a story like Fight Night Champion. I don't know. The fact that we're getting this career mode built on top of that, I think it might not, but there's still hope in my heart. Fight Night Champion had probably the best career mode in any real sports game. Better than all of those NBA 2K stories, better than NHL, even better than the WWE games these days. So I'm hoping this has a good story mode like Fight Night Champion, because that could bring this game even up closer to being the best EA UFC game of all time. The best UFC game of all time. Let's just put it at that. But the article goes on to state, Insider Gaming was told that progression will be similar to that of ranked championships in the prior UFC games. There will be differences, however, in the form of evolution points. Ooh, evolution points. Let's keep reading. These points, it said, will let players improve their fighters the more they fight online. So I'm hoping that's not the only way we can get these points. For one, I hope we can get those points from fighting online, but like I said, this is a career mode, so hopefully they got stuff outside of the octagon we can do as well. Maybe like workout mini games, maybe like the press conferences, just different things like that. I hope they add in there just to break it up a bit, fight between fight. But one thing that concerns me about evolution points is microtransactions. If y'all ever played NBA 2K, I don't play those games anymore because it's so heavily filled with microtransactions. The only way, I'm not good at basketball games for one, but I do like them, but the only way I can even win in my player is if I go buy a lot of points to put on my player, because you know what, I suck. I'll be honest with you, I suck at the basketball games. So I'm hoping they don't put that in this, because I'm sure in UFC games I'm really good. I can earn those by fighting, but a lot of times when they do that, they'll give you a little bit of points every fight you win to kind of like push you to go into the store and buy those evolution points. So I'm just hoping it doesn't work like that. We'll keep our fingers crossed for those evolution points and just hope they work out for the best. Each division will allow for a different created fighter, which makes sense. You can't really take a heavyweight guy and drop him down to bantamweight, so hey. Fights will be found via skill-based matchmaking, so that's another good thing. So I guess everything will be lined up based on your actual skill in the game. For those wondering, the online career mode is in addition to the offline mode. Insider Gaming was told that the classic career mode isn't going away. Now, it's good that that's not going away, but I'm hoping that it's just not like the classic career mode we got in the last UFC game. I want them to actually build and expand on that. Again, it would be perfect if we get a story in here. I would love it if it was like Fight Night Champion, but I think that might be asking for too much right now. So we'll see what we get. I think Hope isn't going for it, but we'll see what we get. And as confirmed in our previous video, EA UFC 5 will launch on October 27th for PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series, both of them. Now, the last thing I want to touch on today comes from UFC 5 Intel on Twitter. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I thought this was a fake news account at first because they spelled Intel with an I instead of an L, but they've been spot on, so shout out to them. Breaking news, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and Fedor Emelianenko will be your UFC 5 pre-order bonuses. Not one, not two, but if you pre-order this game, you get 3 extra fighters, 3 legends. Fedor was never even in the UFC, but he's still going to make it into a UFC game. I'm surprised they didn't get Jake Paul here. In fact, no, I'm not. Let me know what y'all think about these pre-order bonuses, and let me know what y'all think about this career mode in EA UFC 5. The rollout has begun, and if the rumors are true, we should be getting this first gameplay trailer on September 9th at UFC 293. I got Adesanya. Let me know who y'all got in the comment section, but thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.
What's good, people of the earth? It's your boy Vegeta, the proud prince of all of the Saiyans and the strongest fighter this planet has to offer. And you're watching Kenny Bomb here on YouTube. Your boy's got that fire, son, and always on top with the latest hotness. So like this video and give this man a subscribe. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.